had to start. Hold on.
This is Doge 1 and the Rhino comms check on 50.
Good check.
Good check. Doge 1-2 High Command, are we able to get a camo netting on our Rhino?
Roger, wait one.
You feeling left out?
No.
Send in goat team.
I know, I'm about to put a fucking...
now.
I know it's about to be getting an AP shell in this fucking retard in the mech.
Hey Chris, thanks for the sub. Hope you enjoyed today's off, and I hope you keep enjoying the operations, man. There's a small little dick fighting contest between the mech pilot and the a vehicle crew, so I just wanted to record this because you just walked down and
that piece of shit, or...
Planned on it.
This is High Command. At the end of the day, it's Ground Command's decision, if we have one. Oh yeah, we've been waiting for the past 30 minutes for a Ground Command to wake up and, you know, ask for what the objective is today, because, you know, we've got pretty nice looking AO, but, you know, just waiting on people to be stupid. And they're taking an LAV, which I guess we tricked the fuck up.
Hello,
But yeah, when we actually get started, I'll put the music on, and, you know, guess we'll do something maybe.
We're just throwing up on that group. I don't know.
Your pea shooter did intimidate me.
It's a gaggle right now. We're gonna
I think you just pilot it down. Oh, and he's naked too. And that classic, you know,
somebody wanted to be like 3 different marks.
whatever that anime is, where they have to be in that weird little, you know, underwear thing to fucking pilot the damn mechs right. Evangelion or something. Who the fuck knows?
Why did I see like 3 people?
But yeah, we'll get a ground commander eventually. I guess we should tour the AO, right? You know, what's all these nice little red diamonds? Well, first we got a nice little
Don't worry about it.
I would call this a bit of a road stop here. Just a BTR 60, 2 infantry guys. Over here I got a patrol going around. Over here another patrol. I've got some hostiles in this town right here. A little Dishka. Going back up the road, I do have this as a bit of a, well, a nice little triple finish. AGS to suppress infantry, 12.7 to mess up any vehicles that are lightly armored, and we have an SPG-9 tucked away behind this dumpster to protect the infantrymen but fuck up anything that comes up that road. Why? Because why not?
Okay, we need your leadership.
And we have another little checkpoint right here. Just some infantry, another Dishka truck. Nothing too hard, right? Something pretty simplistic. The real challenge is up in this ridgeline. Again, more hidden turrets. Both anti-infantry and anti-vehicle. And I've got a BMD-2 tucked away back here with an autocannon and a Metis launcher ready to snipe anything that comes over here. We've also got an outbound patrol over there. Another one deep over there. We have a T-72 overwatching the actual mine itself. Why? Because why not? Down here, I've got 2 more BMD-2s on standby with some infantry trying to hide them under camo nets so thermals don't pick them up too easily, but you never know. I've got a AAA Shilka right there, some infantry, Typhoon device, East Wind device, terminal, blah, 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 a lot of aesthetics, Nothing they actually have to hack today, you know, just some cool looks. They just have to secure this mine.
Terrible.
That's the objective today. It should take no more than an hour and a half to 2 hours. Just a bunch of garrisons, a bunch of people stuck away. Yada, yada, yada. Got another Shilka up here. Got some infantry garrison. Got a small patrol going around. Further back here, I have another man-pad position, more infantry. Man-pad position, mortar position, more infantry, trying to form a nice little 360 around this mine, though they could always deploy via air on this side and come in. But over in the distance, I have a BM-21 position ready to rain rockets down, as well as some impromptu AA from AAA positions. And way back here, I also have an artillery battery with, again, some more defensive AA, just in case, you know, whatever the fuck happens, happens. Why did you just hop off? No, get your butt back on there. And I still don't know where our ground command is. People are still joining too, so I guess everyone's hoping that the ground commander joins last second. Aircraft, by the way, they've got access to a large range of whatever the fuck they want.
We're starting a different squad.
Seriously, they just have to tell me and I'll do it. And then ground vehicles, as we already saw a little bit of, they've got drone support, they've got Rhinos, Mechs, Abrams, Bradleys, whatever the fuck those things are called, Badgers, MRAPs.
Yeah, I hear you, Grant.
Everything except the super tank from last week, because that was a little bit too OP to keep, but we're just waiting on
But
them.
let them play Barbie and splitting them up now. I got it.
They ever decide to show up.
High command, ground command, I would be ready for a brief.
Solid. This is high command. If you want, you can bring anyone over by the land drones. I'm standing by a little table, so maybe pilots, maybe any vehicle crews. It's entirely up to you, and I will give you the brief.
Yeah, copy. Every squad lead or something like that. Besides strong, please come to the...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Yeah, you can take a mech.
Is everyone?
3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, there we go.
Druids are still getting some stuff.
To Windsor, what do you have?
Okay.
Commander of the Badger.
Hello.
Okay.
Just tell me when to start.
Druids
Which
are
one is
getting,
here? No, which one is here? So
we're
we're
getting briefed.
Remember when I said in chat the retardation level was high?
Looks like everyone's here.
Doge one's here.
Alright.
You guys,
Here's what you gotta know.
Mr. Alpha, your squad leader, is getting a brief. He'll be back in a
Oh
moment.
shit. Are the pilots here?
Yes.
So we're at FOB Mothball right now, as you can hopefully tell. And there's a teleporter system between Mothball and the airbase, so don't you fucking worry. And my push-to-talk key's making me go around. Now, past the green dotted line on the map is all enemy territory. It's pretty much everything around that area, so pilots should be a bit careful on where they put staging areas, yada yada yada. Be considerate, you never know where a man-pat position or artillery position might be. But all you are doing today is securing that objective marker that is at a mine location. Not a mine that goes boom, but a mine you extract ore. Over at that position, we believe there is some sort of device. We don't know if it's nuclear, we don't know if it causes earthquakes, but regardless, we can't just drop a frickin' JDAM on it, because that would be stupid. So you're gonna have to go in on foot. You are fighting Chekadi insurgents. They have access to armor and some helicopters in the form of MI-8s and MI-24s. SPG-9s for their main version of AT, and Cord 12.7 static emplacements.
Copy that.
They would.
Is on the outside.
The device is in the mine.
So is it like open air or is it like underground?
Okay, there's no underground for this op. It's just surface.
Mine is underground. A quarry open air.
Yep.
It's not a mine. It's more like a
Well, it says a mining camp, so you're going for the mining camp, okay? What do you want from me?
Copy.
Otherwise, you're free to utilize whatever you have at this base or the airbase, and otherwise have fun. Don't die too hard. If you're piloting a mech, please note the mechs are kind of, OP in the armor, so if you randomly explode a few seconds after you take a critical hit, that's just me killing you off on purpose, because I have a balance sheet for how the mechs work, so.
I plan on playing a support role, so I'm waiting for them to tell me what to do.
Cool. Just letting you know. Otherwise, you guys are free to move out and have fun.
So
civilians in the area? Yes, no?
That's a good question. There are no civilians in the area. However, our doctrine here is to prevent you from outright carpet bombing a town like the northern one of Devency. So don't outright carpet bomb a town such as the northern one of Devency. Okay?
Friendly forces?
No friendly AI in the AO.
Copy.
Are those green dots that I put down a good indicator of where the enemy care
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay, what do we have?
Yeah, sure, we'll roll with that.
In assets, like vehicle crews, how many do we have?
There's no other questions for me. I'll be right here on 50, and you can just give me a call.
Alright, last one. Do we know of enemy air support?
MI8s, MI24s.
Okay.
No
no
fast
Maybe an MI28, no fast movers.
Okay.
Did you eat all the bacon?
Asset for vehicles looks like you've got one.
Oh yeah, I put
Rhino
the tactical
MGS.
bacon there, but I
You
deleted that.
got the Badger.
Anyway, let's get our music
and
on.
then Mr. Mech guys
Mech.
want to take him. The MG8 has got a lot of ammunition.
Go back into
for
Zeus here.
The main gun. But we can't switch fast between HE and.
It's
So I'm
This
actually
is
impressed
the
with
one
today.
that
We
we
have
wanted
about
only.
30 people on the server
No,
right
that's
now,
the
and they're going to be
Badger is
taking a mix
taking
of
it. It's got a lot
drones,
of
vehicles, a
can
mech,
do
and
damage
they've got
everywhere.
multiple pilots on for air
So,
support.
yeah. Guys,
Rhino
just
80?
give me
So
your
this
call
AO, I
signs
mean,
and what you are
To be
driving,
perfectly
please,
honest
one
with
after
you
another.
guys, it could take them as
And
easy as 20 minutes
and
from
Druza
first
and
contact,
Vanessa
or it
and
could take them
Badger
an
and
hour
maybe
and a half.
Badger
It
one.
really depends on how much I stoop them here.
Groundman.
But I will be quickly adding reinforcements from the AO, so let me quickly set that up.
Doge, what?
Dude, like me.
Doggo.
It's
Like
And
me.
I've got a southern route and a
be
western
prepared.
route. Excuse me, eastern route, so...
You can do it.
Dodge, okay.
Southern...
Was the Rhino,
Doge
right?
one and Pepper
This is the Rhino,
two.
affirmed. You told everybody best caliber, right?
Copy.
Eastern. But to basically slow them down to make this somewhat more realistic, I have bumped the skill up to something that we've been testing for a while. New skill level to put on smaller ops that
I can change
seem
how
easier,
scale
but
and
in
change
reality
the
it just
rules
lets
or
me put in
PG
more
ones,
AI.
which can hit static targets.
My real
Do we have a...
I guess challenge with the balancing here is making sure that the vehicles are used properly, because if they are able to spearhead with vehicle use, I need to make sure I tap those down really
least
quickly,
I can
Good
I can
check.
put extra sidewinders.
because
So,
otherwise
let's get
it'll
one more
literally
off the
steamroll through this
And,
AO. But the real trick is going to be
Those
bringing
two
in
sidewinders,
reinforcements
12
to
mailbox,
create a
TG
buffer zone right
Yeah,
here
sounds nice.
accordingly, but starting off the AO itself with what they recon
Let's give him a
to make it
warm
look like there
welcome,
isn't
shall
that
we?
much here.
Go for it.
Hey DJ, welcome to your
Go
first
for
stream.
the Rhino, by the way.
Where'd they get a mech? Liru
They're,
logic.
uh,
Yeah,
they're
that's a
mech.
good way to
Okay.
put it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hop in the Mech.
It's a
and I'll be
tier
right
1
back.
operation, so we do realism stuff, but I
okay.
also like to throw in a few curveballs that the player base can use, or against them. Oh yeah, and we should probably put our goats down so
rely on that.
people, when they give the command, I can
Can
already
you pick
claim
another
we
call
have
phone,
them. Let's
because
put them
we
right on
already
the
have
mine
Eagle
over
as
here.
the cast jet.
Oh yeah, if they GBU this, if something explodes in here and it's within the Typhoon distance, this is a Typhoon transport.
Oh,
If it's within about here where the explosion happens, I'm just launching a nuke
A10 loadout is on map.
to simulate a nuke going
Over
off.
like-
So yeah,
Oh, Red Bull.
fun stuff.
Okay.
Because I just told them multiple times not to fucking drop a bomb in the middle.
And you're French chopper. Okay, nice. Grenade?
Yeah, I already checked that.
Now the difference here is if I hear him over the radio,
ESS Black Hawk
hold on.
with Hellfires and daggers.
Righto,
And I'll
Lenos,
have
I
a
hope you
drone up,
enjoy,
be able
or
to do,
excuse me,
uh,
Lenios, I hope you
laser
enjoy
and
watching,
for,
but
but
thanks for a
basically
too low
it's a
spot.
flying
If they have an
gun.
issue with the
Hopefully.
shield gun, I hear that over 50, I'll just
So if
drive
you
it
get
up to
something
here
hit
so they
or
can
a
have
building
an easier
destroyed
time
or
hitting it.
Tank knocked out, you can laze it and I just send you Hellfire.
Okay. looks like
Actually,
there's a
better
lot of
yet, I'll
fire
give it some
support.
more distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put it
I can-
more
or I
over
can
here in
be
the open
basically
area.
Whatever you need it to be.
Okay.
Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt right there.
Hmm?
But yeah, we'll have to see how this all
Uh,
goes.
Let's do it on 55,
Copy.
but also beyond 50, please.
Oh yeah, Ready Player One. I haven't seen it yet, but I've
Gonna
heard
set
a
it up
lot
for
of good
second
things. It's
75.
got a lot of good references, and it'll probably have mechs in it too, right? Yeah, Iceberg is going to be piloting that, and I've been talking to another guy who says he might start taking them out. So mechs might start becoming a staple in Tier 1, but I'm working on some balance scripting for it so their armor isn't that OP.
Let's give him a
Yeah,
warm
check on
welcome,
55.
shall we?
But right now an AP shell would literally tear through this thing, so hopefully
No,
we'll be able to get him.
not good.
The original Gundam shows up. Nice. And they're also taking a Rhino, and they asked me to put slate cages and camo nets on everything, which... It's already a big brown thing in a green environment. I don't know why they asked for camo nets, because it doesn't really camo them, but, you know. It's whatever they want.
I have 4.5.
The real fun I'm gonna have, though, is probably with this BMP2, or excuse me, BMD2. I just gotta poke the gun through the trees. Bring the cannon down just a little bit. And I can see them through the little slits of the bushes. So their recon is going to have to be very on point tonight in order to spot all my hidden little assets. Hidden little squadrons and everything tucked away in little nooks and crannies. Because the last thing they want to do is walk into an ambush. Because that's where I have the elemental advantage here. If they get ambushed and I'm able to hit off one of their Vics, that would definitely be a devastating blow. That would push them back for like probably about 10 minutes tops. Because the trick here, it's not to, it's to let them win in a tier 1 op, you know, to the best of my ability. But it's to stall them. Something that should take, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, I want to try to make it happen for about an hour to 30 minutes, to possibly 2 hours. Because this is practice after all, but it's both sides. They practice their tactics, I practice being, well, a bit more of a brutal Zeus at times. To see what I can balance out. AI cannot use mechs, that is correct.
50 ready to your track.
They're not really that smart. I mean, they can fire with them, like they're good static things, and they'll react to targets accordingly. It's just they can't move with them properly. But maybe they fixed that. I haven't done too much testing in the past month or two. Furthermore, the insurgents are check-a-d. They wouldn't have something like mechs. They have outdated Soviet equipment from like the 1980s tops. Like the toughest thing they have is a little T-72 that somehow was able to climb through this place without hitting any trees, you know?
Wait.
But we'll see if they're reacting well on thermals. If we were to go on thermal real quick and look around.
3, 4, 6.
It's a bit tough. I mean, sure, the infantry, since they're warm-blooded, they come up pretty quickly. The goats, yeah. But the actual vehicles, okay, I lied. The BMD comes up really well. And the tank comes up really well. Okay, well, I'm screwed. But the statics, though. So, let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Statics might be a little bit tougher. Maybe not. I gotta work on giving these guys, like, Viper clothing or something so we don't get them picked up on thermals. But then again, that's just another balancing factor. So we're just waiting on the player base, and hopefully they will mobilize momentarily. I know Sniper Wolf already is. They're having the mech come out. They were set on walker mode. And their drone operator is just chilling there with a shotgun. Who is that?
Doge 1 to mech unit. I already forgot your call sign. Can you shift further away from the Rhino?
So the Rhino is Doge 1, and
Copy, Bear.
the mech is call sign Bear. Lovely.
Yes,
Lizardmen up when? Tomorrow will be the orc operation.
And what they have to the east of the base.
It's not a Goliath. I actually forget what, like, anime or whatever that's actually based on. Because I know it's some sort of Japanese thing, but, I don't know. Oh, we already have 3 body bags at base. Good God. And they have a single infantry team they're going to take in the MRAP Crow system.
And now we're getting a...
And maybe they'll take the rest in the car. But we have a few fan favorites tonight. We got Anti-Static over here by the infantry. We have Sniper Wolf over in the vehicle, and I have no idea where Ambiguous is, but I know he's on tonight as well.
Yeah, we're alpha now.
Also, Pogo, Ruling Commander, and Falx as our tier 3s.
Load up when you're ready.
And then, you know, standard amount of tier 2s and tier 1s.
To the infantry squad leaders.
Apparently they also loaded in extra supplies too. That's gonna help them out.
To set their short range 50. So they can tell me.
They still got a few spots in the car here.
I got it strong. Okay.
Trying to see if they're loading anyone up in the back, but it doesn't look like it. Alright. We'll see how this goes.
Are you good? Got enough Andrews as it?
I've actually never seen a Terminator mod for Arma 3, but I don't doubt that they exist. They're probably just, you know, tucked away. Like, there's a Mass Effect mod for Arma 3 that's done by the same people that do the Star Wars mod, and I've been wanting to get into that, but we just don't have the people.
Oh, cool. I love that.
And it looks like they tied Anti-Static up, and they're putting her in the back of the Vic.
Ta-da!
Okay.
There we
Well,
go.
I'm just gonna sit here and ignore all this stupidity, so...
High command, or ground command, Alpha set.
Copy that up.
Alright, so 3 vehicles, they're all wheeled. And then they've got a mech that uses little legs. Let me see what they've got for air support. That looks to be a Black Hawk they're going to have on standby for transporting in reinserts. Okay. And we also have... Here, these are just people spawning back in, and their bodies deleting, blah, blah, blah. That's an A-10 by Ruling Commander, and it looks like they're grabbing another Black Hawk. No, he's not. Oh, no, Granite's taking this one. Basically the fucking Apache that you can also transport people with. That's the low-key call sign for it, so...
Copy. All units, please line up at the entrance.
Let's see how this all goes.
Yeah.
Hey, ground, go ahead and set up the order for the convoy.
Are we having a death race now? Is that what this is? Because you're all lining up?
Cool. Since everyone else is going to be quiet. Marshall, MRAP, and then the AFV will follow with the drone.
Here, ground command. I would prefer to have Dodge in front, after that Badger, then the MRAP, then the AA, and then the mech.
Doge would have to definitely say no to that. Doge would definitely have to say no to that. We don't have the armor to sit in the front.
I know, but you don't have an infantry in there. Sorry.
So they're gonna put the main...
Okay.
If anything, let this thing go first, because it has the slate
Why don't we have
cages.
fucking retard robot 1 take lead in the convoy? He doesn't have
That's a better idea.
Yeah.
I like it. Heavy firepower, heavy armor.
Yeah, get up there, Gundam. Let's go. Come on, Amaro.
Bro, that's the red comet. There he goes.
Oh, don't fly, you fucker. Drive on the road.
Man, if they didn't know we were coming before,
front
they'd
two.
think we're a bunch of fucking science spacemen now.
Thanks, Trax. I appreciate it.
Guys,
So they're gonna land on one
guys,
of us.
one moment.
Marshall, don't stop under the mech.
Full
We
stop,
told him,
full stop, and drive around.
Yeah, the jumping feature is wonky.
Why you don't
still.
give new people fucking mechs?
With the MRAP, please. And it says Bravo. They are the MRAP.
Yep, this thing's bound.
But are you alive, Mick?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, it's fucked, but I'm good.
I already lost the mech. No fire. Nice.
Oh, I did not mean to jump it.
Squad lead. It's if you look on the map, you see
this is
your
a
first
great
target.
start.
Bravo
Yeah,
is
he
paired
did
up
already
with Dodge.
fuck it pretty hard.
Alpha is paired up with Badger 1.
It's down to
Mech is there
70%.
to support. So if you need help, something heavy, call in the mech. We also have a lot of stuff in the air.
Alright, well that's why you don't land on big rocks, because
Alpha
you'll
copy.
lose your footing.
Bravo copy.
Good, go. Take your own route.
Duty. Next time then. One of them dropped their rifle in the middle of the road. That's cool.
Doge 1 to all air call signs, reference
Guys
your
just
map.
staying
One
back.
times medpad and one times SPA has been marked on the map. How copy?
1 times man pad. I'm trying to see what they're marking
Eagle
here.
copies.
So they have that. They've got that. Got that. But alright, they're gonna just march down the main... Where'd my BTR... What? No, get your asses back on the fucking road. Alright, I'm gonna spawn these in a bit prematurely here. So it loads everything. If it decides to load. Let's see, check a D.
Ground command to Beer.
Cars.
Please go
Ural.
get ready on Beer standby 1 to support new units. Get any.
We'll do southern. Well, Andrewza managed to piss this squad off.
We're free to engage any hostile.
Guys, we're not supposed
This is
to
Badger
drive
1,
to
we're engaging
the
into
target.
the squad.
We're supposed to drive until enemy contact and then
I got the big shell left, so I got reinforcements pushing up now. So there's something taking SPG-9 shot. It was a miss, though. And now the mech is firing on that SPG-9 gunner, but he's still alive. There we go. So hopefully the infantry start bailing out of that, because that is not a good place to stay in. Let them arm the up. Well, it got sniped.
Ground the south, we're taking a lot of contact to our south.
And this team has also been deployed. Alright, so she cooks off. Let's bring in some reinforcements here. Armor, let's bring in a BMD-1. BMP-1, excuse me. Send that guy in. Put in our global. The thing about the mechs that's really balancing, though, is they don't have that much ammo, so they gotta be careful. Alright, let's see. Fire support. Use suppressive fire from here, actually, and I'm gonna start popping this off in the distance. And now if I quickly jump over here, these are where my BM-21s are. I'm going to ready a rocket strike. Back here. And see if I can bring these guys to come over and outflank them. First we'll break them apart. And then do that. So there's our artillery going around. Gonna have this Dishka come over here because this is where they reported that LAV. So we're gonna
There's
send it
something
around.
walking onto me up here. Don't.
So that smoke's going off. And hopefully those infantry will follow, hit that spot, and then go around over here. I'll spread them out a little bit. And I'm just waiting on that BM-21 strike around here. It's gonna hit a few missiles off. There's that truck coming in to drop off those reinforcements. Now we're going to keep with the flow here. I'm going to put a truck down over here, and this one's going to go to the eastern point. And again, it's going to have it's going to have a large amount of AT in it to hopefully deal with enemy forces.
Alpha's Bravo, we got contacts moving in the forest to your southeast.
Conius, be advised, air has eyes on enemy tank, grid 230066.
So they're talking about that tank right there. Otherwise, so far so good. They're fighting with my checkpoint. And this guy's trying to hit that one guy. And hopefully they're gonna not miss. Took them long enough. And let's set our global AI skill down again.
Hey, Lola, where are you at?
Alright, so this group's moving as a strike team to come around here. I'm gonna have this group come over to try to counter them as best I can. And this group is starting to fight with this first checkpoint. But I got 2 squads of infantry coming around. We're gonna double down with another barrage of artillery fire. Have that come in a bit close.
1 engaging a BTR.
That other BTR is right there. And we're gonna come back here actually, and I'm going to ready one of my bigger cannons to suppress that back area. It's gonna take over a minute for those shells to start landing. Boys, I don't know where that BMP-1 went. That BTR that went back here decided to get cooked off. I hear her moving. There she is. Okay.
Infantry attacking us. Come out of the woods. Direct west. Off call signs. Watch your west.
The Crow system's firing over the Rhino to hit those infantry. I'm going to adjust these guys. I just heard a rocket going. I think it fired and went over that Rhino, but that was pretty close.
Dodge 1, stay front command. You have enemy infantry behind you.
We're gonna start trying to hit him on the flank right here.
Eagle Beam is on ground. Is anyone
And it sounds like that mech is providing some assistance over here. Is this guy still alive or is he down? It sounds like he's bleeding out. Damn, I was gonna try to grab that rocket launcher and pop it in the back of that mech. Meanwhile, looking over at this other team, I believe this is Alpha. These infantry are taking their sweet-ass time. I'm gonna break them all apart so they move a bit faster here. And push in, but I've got a light garrison around here. We got that truck that's deployed. These guys are going the wrong way, so I'm gonna waypoint them back. Better yet, I'll break them apart. Send them over like that so they can cut through the town.
Ground command, do you read me?
That artillery is now landing back here.
Roger, confirm last. You got a tank 200 meters west of the mine.
So we're gonna hear that car.
Please confirm.
Gotta be at a weird angle to pick up this RPG.
Repeat last, please.
Enemy tank 200 meters
Looks like it was
west
used.
of mine.
Copy that.
So I'm gonna give her a reload and go check that engine sound. I hear them engaging that BM-21. And they shoot me right in the back, but they got the drone literally pushing up Main Street, so I'm gonna prioritize trying to blow that up.
Really glad we brought all that fucking mechs and aircraft. We don't even have fucking infantry to cover the vehicles. Clap, clap.
That is a good point. We got reports of that drone pushing way ahead.
Doge 1 to ground. Doge 1's currently RTB to fix
I don't even know where she went.
You guys need to add infantry screen to the right of Rhino.
But it looks like Doge is going to pull back because they took an RPG from this squad coming in because, yeah, we may have a lot of people on tonight, more than we normally do. We usually pull about 20 to 25. We're pulling about 30 right now, but there's a lot of people utilizing vehicle crews. They should have just kept as one large force to have one infantry group go on the left, one on the right, and they would have been much more secure on their flanks. So I am utilizing that lack of management
Doge
to
1 is going to be off station
basically
repairing
outflank
our gun
them
because we
to
need
force
better
the vehicles
infantry
to pull
screen.
back.
Copy.
So we're gonna keep up the pressure here.
Tier 1, please cover the southern flank.
Gonna keep bringing in AT teams. This one I'm going to
sitting in a single compound and haven't moved the whole fight.
This one I'm actually going to do a rifle squad, because I want these guys to focus on these boys over here. But they're still pushing up. I got this infantry squad coming in. These guys are grouping up a bit tight here. But so far, this Marshal, Badger, excuse me, they're both the same thing, because vanilla and actual titles, but it's been able to provide good support for that strike team to come in. And this drone is pretty much screwed on wheels. Otherwise, she's okay. So I'm going to move in a BTR-70 now.
I'm seeing a target being lazed. Are you needing something hit?
Sure, the JTAC will call you if that's the case.
I don't know, we even have a JTAC on station.
Amazing, it's like you don't need to be calling us then.
Send them in
They can
accordingly.
barely figure out what direction to aim their rifles at, much less lace targets for you.
Here's my RPG gunner. Probably going to want to go up and take that drone out since that guy is definitely engaging it. Let's get down. That's a hit. Not sure if that's going to do anything, though. I heard another RPG go off, and I'm hearing something cook off over here. Oh, that would be the Marshal. I'm not sure if that was an RPG gunner or the SPG-9 turret. But from looks, it could have been the SPG-9. It looks like she's been getting a few hot hits off this entire night. But with that down, these infantry should consider pulling back. Because Badger 1 essentially got hit on the top right here, and it bypassed the slate cage.
Ground advised, Badger's down. Badger's down.
But again, I don't understand why they separated their force here in the first place with this minimal amount of infantry.
Alpha, status report.
So I'm going to let these infantry right here use this smoke to their advantage and try to push in to counter the infantry that moved across the way. See if we can get a quick counterattack in. So it looks like that RPG didn't blow the drone up, rather it just knocked out the turret, which is still okay.
Doge 1 to ground. Doge
Heard a
1 has
rocket
been
go
repaired
in.
and we're currently leaving
Looks
the
like
base.
it was an HE and that killed most of my infantry. So I'm still seeing intermediate tracer fire going back and forth over here. Looks like that tank was hit. And my forces are none the wiser. So I'm going to pop off another round of artillery closer to the mech this time. That's going to be our main target here. We're going to pop those behind it. I'm going to go over to my heavier artillery over here. And let's bring on more of this.
Oh, my bad.
See if we can dunk that on the mech. How's its health doing? Still at that 71, so it hasn't been taking too much punishment here. But this infantry screen, I want to try to screen around.
I'm trying to figure out how we have a giant death robot, yet our infantry is pinned down in a courtyard.
Sniper Wolf keeping it real, because this thing is a really good unit for support. Just
Doge 1 to all call signs. Those are mortars. Recommend moving.
the biggest weakness I've seen so far, again, is just the splitting of forces, because now they have this front they have to deal with these infantry on. They've got my reinforcements coming over here that they have to worry about, and it's just going to make a tougher grind for them in the end. But I might try to start lining up shots with this SPG-9 on the hill over here. He still has all of his ammo, so I guess that means a basic rifleman with RPG was able to take that Badger out. But I think I'm going to have to wait till they get a bit closer because I cannot see him through those trees.
Doge 1-2, ground command, BTR rolling down the eastern road towards you guys.
Copy that.
RPG was shot. Looks like it
Negative.
landed near that
Doge
drone.
1 is on our way back from base. It's on you guys until we get there.
He has himself on walker mode. There's the artillery coming in. This guy doesn't have any GP-25 left. Oh! No, 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 no. We're not going that way. We're not going that way. We're not going that way. Poke your head out and there's a fucking mech. Didn't mean to throw that. I'm trying to throw a smoke grenade.
Ground, this Alpha, be advised. We lost Badger, but we're currently clearing the town.
More RPGs going over. Hey, buddy. We're gonna steal ya. Nice and easy.
Ground, be advised, manpad is down.
I have a hostage, bro. You gonna kill him? Sounds like it. That's that BTR.
Please don't push ahead of the infantry. Stay behind and cover the flanks and get heavily armed, but push ahead of the infantry.
Were you talking to the Mech or the Rhino?
T-1, that's the Mech.
Bear's holding position here.
Shit, wait. No, come on, come on. Where is he? So he's gonna be right here. I'm gonna now have to set myself to invisible and, well, mess with his radios. That was weird. He got grouped as an enemy. No. You stay right there. For fuck's sake, he's being special. I don't know why it showed Spartan as red. Oh, God. There's freaking tank shells going back and forth. We'll see if Spartan survives this nice little operation here. So I'll set myself to invisible. Teleport. Alright. Zeus. Captive.
Roger, cook-off might destroy the house.
Oh, wow. You even have your radio on speaker? You're making this way too easy.
Cook-off could destroy the house. Do you want me to proceed or wait?
Doge 1-2, I believe Bravo.
Proceed. Roger that.
Doge 1-2, Bravo.
Do.
Copy. Does anyone in Bravo have a long range?
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I ain't talking.
Roger that.
We're just taking your stuff.
Bravo, copy.
Fair enough.
Solid. What is holding you guys from pushing?
Man, you even have the radio on speakers. That's so nice of you.
500 meters ahead of you guys. Like, you guys need to get on going.
Oh, well, shit. I thought I had him off of speaker.
Alright, hold on. So I gotta bring Pogo up. What was your short range frequency?
For the squad?
Yeah, for your squad that you had on your radio.
Yeah, 52.
52?
Squad lead.
Alright.
But yes, 5-2.
Thank you. I'll be listening in. Did you fuck up your Oh, you.
Bravo with the south, I'd be advised, we're still clearing the town, we're about halfway done.
Copy that, Bravo.
I don't think the turret's fucked up. I think you just put it at a funky angle. Yeah, set up tripod.
Get away from the drone.
Just wanted to check if someone is in there.
Yeah, you messed up the tripod by looking at a really funky angle, and you fucked it.
Alright, let's clear through this building.
This is why I hate
coming in from
AI
the southeast
sometimes.
side.
Because this is gonna throw it off balance.
Has anyone seen a Spartan?
See what I mean?
He's not answering radio calls, and I don't think I've seen him.
Because this would be the perfect time to do
Ground
it.
to Beer 1.
Yep, clear.
Please stay behind the infantry.
There we go.
There could be IDs on
Okay,
the road.
next build, next house.
Considering they already drove down this road like twice.
Fucking overpressure.
Ow.
There's hostile AT on the ridge line to the southeast. One is down. I'm not sure how many more there are.
Go.
Hey Spartan, can you talk to me?
Yes, sir.
All right. What?
Here.
You want to say something to your friends?
Oops.
Safer Bear again?
Hey guys, it's Spartan. What's up?
We're trying to the south, not east.
Oh,
Southeast
fucker.
is what I meant, south.
Why are you saying fucker, bro?
Oh, nothing. How's it going, son? We thought you were dead.
No, I'm okay. You see, these Check A D guys, they're actually not that bad. We should totally leave them alone.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But I'm in great care with them. Can you give me your grid ref so I can link up with you?
Yeah, sure. We're currently at grid ref 231078
237070.
along the shoreline.
All right, cool. Thanks. What was that?
Why are you running away?
Why are we running away? You just gave someone undercoms. This comm is not clear anymore. Fucking
What?
switch to comm.
What? No. Don't switch the comms. No, I want to know where you guys are so we can all be friends.
Okay.
Come on, guys, talk to me. Like, why? I'm Spartan, and I just want to say, like, why can't we be friends? You know, with the Check A D, because they're such cool guys.
Really are. I've got some really nice borscht.
I know, right?
And they had tactical
Doge
beans.
1-2 Bravo, come in.
Tactical beans.
This is Walter Ground, come in.
Master Lucky, Will H, and Kiddo.
I have eyes
That is not Spartan. He's going to go fucking do something stupid to you.
Bravo, come in
Fucking
over.
get away from the fucking building.
What building?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Larry, please kill me.
engage mortar encampment.
Alright, this is squad leader back on 52. Get back at this fucking
Bravo, if
building.
you don't respond, I'm gonna assume you're dead and that they're taking you hostage. I'm gonna put an AG round into the building you're in.
ran away
So
from.
please respond.
This is Bravo, we have one captain man.
Is it an enemy captured man or you're captured a HUD insurgent?
These comms are so messed up.
You're 5-3 on mod.
Copy that.
I just love the irony of how I can actually play with the long range 50 net because you put it on speaker so we can all listen to it. It's so great.
You guys need to fucking get your shit together and start moving again.
We'll just say I can't transmit on it, but I can definitely listen in. We'll go with that. That'll be balanced. Because I don't want them to change the command net with me. Let's run another BTR 70.
Ground command here. Please stay behind the infantry.
Oh, we're all dead.
Fucking moved, and Bravo,
Shit.
stop moving. Stop yelling at Bear.
On that note,
Well,
Bravo, if
sucks to be you, Spartan.
outside of the camp here and
Because you're probably gonna burn to death from cook-off. So,
on the way to meet up.
have fun.
Bravo.
Oh, no!
Oh.
I fucking...
Okay.
He pressed all.
Yep, I pressed all instead of Zeus. God fucking damn it.
Clap.
It's okay. We're all in the same corner. Just mulligan that. I cannot believe I just did that.
Bro, my drone's over here.
Okay, move southwest.
No worries,
It happens.
We'll hike back.
I'd ask Doc.
Really dead.
I haven't made that mistake in 3 months.
Me and
Fuck,
Bill
really?
fucking
Fucking. I hate that they're right next to each other. I really fucking hate that they're right next to each other.
You call him for me?
No.
I need to ask Kex if he can fix that, because that, like, put them on opposite sides.
Oh, there they are. 2-2-4 in the tree line.
Ugh.
Two boys.
Just checking, are you all on the fucking radio now?
Yes. Yes.
Whatever, it'll put people that were in vehicles back in those vehicles in a second, just... I've only ever done it twice.
From the rear.
Ever.
Can you come
Yeah, we're working on it. You keep your giant gun to himself looking that way, and we'll take care of the back.
But at least I did it close to proximity where everyone was, so I'm not gonna throw any reinforcements now.
No.
For a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Here to Bravo.
Oh, how about I give him some blood because...
God, that pisses me off. Fucking all next to Zeus. Pisses me off. And I saw it too. As soon as I hit the OK button, I saw it said all, and I fucking hate myself for that.
Anybody who has a laser on, please turn your laser off.
Tell those idiot. And it just did the Zeus
Bear
glitch
to ground,
too.
would
Where...
you like me to push up
Stop
yet?
fucking dragging. I am selecting you, not putting you somewhere. God damn it.
Bear, Doge, you're about to have a vehicle in front of you. It's coming right down the road.
Alright, deep breath. We'll go after it again, give him a few minutes to recuperate from my mistake, and then we will push
I see it on my radar, but I don't have a lock on it.
Well, I promise it's going to come down the road.
A-firm, drone op can confirm it's a BTR coming up.
Copied. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, this is cute, but I'm gonna put Spartan back where he was.
Okay, never mind. Everybody getting inside the vehicle.
Yep, pop in.
I knew we weren't supposed to.
Rip Spartan. Lawrence, can I get up?
Good call. Yeah, just fix everything where it was.
BTR is down. I'm taking RPG fire from the south.
Well, engage it then.
Well, at least they'll be bandaged up so we can be saved. But we need to get the ball rolling again.
Yeah, that was like 12 rockets from 3 dudes.
Sure what those guys are trying to do, but that squad's dead. Calling my timer. I'm gonna let them get up to right here and at least
So is Bear
rally
2
up.
High Command, you need RTB for rearm and repair.
Hey guys,
I guess Doge has got it. Get out of here before you explode.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Are you moving up on our meetup point anytime soon?
But let's get back to it. And they were rallied too, so I just feel bad over it.
Is Bravo on net?
Bravo's on net.
Can't see anything from this angle.
Bravo, do you have an ETA to our meetup point?
And they're pushing up. The meetup point is probably going to be somewhere along here. They've mostly cleared through that town. I don't see any AI that are still alive. And I guess these two guys are bandaging. I don't know why they don't just respawn if they need to go grab a new vehicle. Regardless, looks like Mech took another hit, so I think they actually balanced the health of these mechs. I can also see the total amount of missiles that are still within her. Nice. So I guess these mechs have been getting a good amount of updates, so they're a bit more balanced here. But it looks like Spartan died. Looking forward to that highlight video. Yep. Yep. Fuck me. So it looks like they hit this position up here. Let me see if I can ungarrison them and have them run off. Run over to the tree line or whatnot. They also hit that position over there. They're staying within their territory, and they also have that A-10 on standby.
Hey, stop flying in that thing.
No, actually, I'll keep this position over here if I need
I run
it.
into some technical difficulties, and I can't move at all. The mech is currently mobility killed.
Be advised, we're at the meetup point.
Well, I think it's because you took that RPG because it knocked you down, so I think your engine's offline.
And this is Bear to ground. Mech is mobility kill right now. Not much I can do.
Reinforcements.
Copy. And to all forces, is there an engineer near the mech?
Let's see.
I am an engineer. It won't let me repair.
Well, yeah,
Copy,
because
savages and get ready to blow it.
that's a highly advanced piece of equipment there. I don't think an engineer with the frickin' toolkit's gonna be able to fix that puppy up too much.
Bear to Doge 1.
Like DACA might.
Go for Doge, yeah.
Doge, take out the mech.
Roger, I'm not going to waste ordnance because you can't keep an asset alive. We don't have a lot of rounds.
He should find an RPG then and dunk it once or twice in it to kill it off. Otherwise, these reinforcements will come up right here.
Hope you brought some charges, as you should for any vehicle crew.
Otherwise, let's see.
This is
Cars.
Doge 1 to all ground forces, 2 times Urals coming from the eastern road far.
I just spotted it, so I'll bring that thing up to try to give some assistance there. Otherwise, player base has their momentum back. That TP, it looks like, has actually forced them to rally with each other, so they're all starting to formulate right here and then push on. DACA is slowly bringing his Vic back up after he repaired it. That's why he ran back and forth there.
This is Badger 1, we are back
Looks
on
like he was
operation.
just repairing the turret.
Copy that, reunite with Alpha Fleet.
Now, what I could do, actually, is get this guy off that turret, because I'm pretty sure that SPG-9 still works. Sayonara! Oh. Well. I'm an idiot. I forgot how to range with an SPG-9. And he's about to look right up at me and kill me, so please get another round off. Yeah. So he's gonna dunk that further. That didn't do anything to it. Lovely.
Who's speaking to ground partner? This is Air. Go.
Alright, those got blown up. This Dushka technical is still coming in. And it's probably gonna get mowed the fuck down. As expected. Alright, let's bring in some infantry. These guys have pulled back. I'm going to spawn in some infantry back here. Let's go with a rifle squad and an anti-armor squad, and I'm going to have them kind of come over through this territory and move on foot to reinforce this checkpoint. I'm going to move at all deliberate speed, put it as aware.
After you reach the meetup point,
Hopefully they'll come up here as much quickly as they can.
And prepare for an assault on the mine itself.
Alright, I got all these bodies back here.
Bear to Badger.
We'll take care of some of these things over here.
Bear to Badger.
Badger's dead, bro.
Go ahead, Ben.
Oh, they brought
Could you swing by my location and pick me up? I am to your west.
But alright, in terms of armor pieces, I'm starting to run out of options. I think I'm going to call in a BM-21 strike. I haven't had any reason to mobilize my air yet, because they're not... Did Ruling just glitch out of his vehicle, or... No, that's because of the teleport command, never mind.
We'll get out of the thing and run down the road to Badger.
Let's see, fire support. Give them a little bit of fuel so they can utilize properly.
Ground command to Beer. Have you blown the mech?
I don't have explosives on me.
Is it out of ammo, but it's still usable?
It's mobility kill, and it looks like Doge just put a round through it.
Copy.
Yeah, nope, it's dead.
And they just blew the mech up to keep her down. Yep. I'm just going to put some artillery that way to confirm it's dead. But artillery over here is a bit danger close to our guys, so keep that going. They killed off those 4. Looks like Strun just went down. Those rockets should start touching down momentarily. Otherwise, there we go. Watch this. Hey guys! You wanna learn why we clear buildings? This is why. Oh, actually, this is even better. Oh, apparently you can blow up MRAPs now. I got the rocket off. So Kid Joe just ate that for me. I'm also unconscious. Ice Dragon's down. These 2 guys were able to get out and survive.
Yeah, we just do ground command. Can we get a status of what's going on up there? We just lost the fucking MRAP.
Oh, that was nasty.
Get up there and support, Marshall. You're more of an IFV than we are. A tank killer. You're an infantry killer.
Yeah, we're moving forward now.
Alright, let's see if I can get one of these BMD-2s to come out of its shell. She should have the fuel to do it.
Alpha, all Vic crews, we have infantry in all the compounds in the cross-section.
And we'll bring it down right there.
Copy, you're saying that the intersection is clear? The intersection?
Negative, we're clearing now, we're clearing it now.
I hear a Blackhawk. Okay. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna call in one of these cars to come up here and be a bit of a man-pad. Mobile man-pad, if you will, to prevent any Blackhawks from coming in.
Wolf, are you
This
an
guy's
adapt
still here.
Blackhawk with only laser lock-on munitions?
Otherwise, that was to drop off Spartan.
Why?
Got a drone up near the lasing.
Copy, go ahead and keep hovering there. That'll go well for you.
Alright, so we're going to bring these reinforcements over here, just the reinforcement markers, and I'm going to spawn in one more round of reinforcements before I stop using this command. 1 anti-armor, 1 support. And then the rest will have to fall to these infantry and just the remaining defensive units I have here. So we got this BMP2 on the road, BMD2, excuse me. I'm gonna push her up a bit more. Try to cover that T intersection. Tank shell just went by. And it is responding.
Arma be advised, we have auto fire coming from the south.
But it looks like it missed all of its shots, and the Rhino just took it out.
Arma also be advised, we had infantry looping around the forest to the south as well. Solid copy, thank you.
So they're using this little building to bring Kid Joe up. And I think they're also using this orange building. They're just pulling security in here for now. They're getting their bearings. They're trying to rally everyone up here so they can then push up this small dirt road and come down. So I don't have any allied forces there. So let's spice things up a little bit. Suppressive fire. Let's get a BM-21 strike. Danger close on their position. Bring it back here. Cover that in an arc. It's only going to fire 4 rockets, but we'll see where they land. They're honking for Tic Tac to get the fuck out of the way. But they are stagnating right here. They need to move.
Ground is currently reconnecting.
Pretty sure ground is down right here in
Solid, I'll
front of
just
me.
make a fucking decision then. Air, I have a fucking BMD that is inside of a compound. I can laze if you want.
Waiting to see those rockets touch
Sure,
down.
can you give me a...
There it is. Ooh, that was close.
Wolf is on standby. We're ready to engage a laze as soon as you put it up.
Copy reference.
Rhino's pulling back.
2 times BMD marker, lasers
Naka's
active.
okay, Spartan's okay. But I think I'm going to utilize...
Any ground call sign, what the fuck just hit you?
That would be my
Is anybody on ground
BM-21s.
still up?
This is Alpha, we have no clue.
Yeah, what, was that next to you or what?
Let's get these artillery pieces going. It'll take about a minute and a half for them to land.
Blowing up near the wall.
Boy, that wasn't a UAZ.
Yeah, it was much bigger than a UAZ. That was full-blown rocket already.
Good effect there.
Copy that.
Air, if you're able to send 1 more, just to confirm that the vehicle is blown up.
Copy. Rifle.
Have a bit more spacing here. Looks like my man-pad vehicle is... Why are you off the road? You fucking retarded ass idiot. No, get in the car, get on the road, and drive. It is not that hard of a concept to stay on a road. Missile just went out to hit a goat. Okay, apparently they really don't like my goats tonight. But Marshall right here, it's using that the wall to cover itself, but just knocked over a few of them.
This is Air, BDA on that Hellfire.
Good effect there, crew dismount.
Copy that.
And there's the artillery strikes coming down. It's got quite a bit of spacing here.
I think that's our cue to leave.
One lands right on Daka's compound and it murders Spartan. Oh god.
Expedite your clearing or get the fuck out, pushing towards the mining compound. We're getting heavy already. So
front
this
command,
Alpha, we're already
back
pushing
line.
south to the east of the road.
Jesus, Spartan got dropped. Has a lot more spacing than I thought, but that's exactly why you call in as they're coming in.
Spartan 839 just fucking ate one of those in the mouth back on the road. Might want to check on him.
And now we've got this QRF that's been able to come in, but it looks like they're getting mowed down rather easily. This other BMD looks like it was taken out. I think we're going to mobilize the Shilka here.
Doge to Air, I need you to send another fucking missile on that BMD again.
Put it down right there, see if she can climb that big hill.
Copy that. Rifle.
Calling something on another BMD. I don't know where it specifically is, but I'm going to break this group up and set them to attack from that vector right there. And okay, so they're just repeating the firing mission on that
No
piece.
effect there, send again.
Rifle.
Fire support. Now we're gonna adjust the global AI skill and reset it, because I think they mowed those guys down rather easily. Wouldn't you agree?
Ground is air on 5-5. Shulka's on the move.
Alright, I'm going to send in an MI-8.
Air, your missile never fucking landed. Break, fucking, one-time Shelka fucking just rolled up.
Alright.
Prioritizing lays, Air. You're hot.
Bring that down on the global skill. They still haven't really moved, so I guess I'm just gonna call in some more suppressive fire from the BM-21s.
Air, how copy?
Copy
Again,
that,
trying
rifle.
to keep it on the other side of the road, but... There's the first barrage. We'll have a second wave come in as well.
There's a friendly helicopter flying around us.
And again, this idiot borks his car.
Hold on, break. All fucking call signs. Make sure your lasers are off. These missiles are not landing anywhere near their targets.
You are such a fucking retard. You know that? Gonna waypoint him individually.
Ground needs to be advised that Shulka's running down the road coming to you guys.
And there. So hopefully I didn't miss the BM-21 strike, though I might have. That Shilka's gonna come up and support this infantry. Gonna start diversing them a bit. Ooh, and that landed right next to the LAV. And also smoke some of these infantry. It's like just one, though. And now the Shilka's opening fire, but it looks like
Crew dismounted from the ZSU.
the Rhino just shot the
New
Shilka.
ground. We're taking 155 fire from enemy artillery positions. Can we get eyes on those? We're taking.
That's an enemy helicopter that's
taking
flown
heavy casualties
overhead.
from it.
Shilka's down.
Copy, scanning now.
Still got these guys back here, and Spartan's still bleeding out over here. We've got Daka and Ice Dragon. Daka has a...
High Command, if you read this, I'm not High Command. Ground Command, if you read this is Bravo.
He's got an
we
AO
are
piece he's
pinned
trying
down,
to
taking artillery fire.
Copy,
take
that's
this
Bravo.
thing on, but I think it's following
Air,
Richardson
can you
instead.
on first artillery.
Copy that.
Yeah, it's firing light arms on him, and she goes down. So that was a SAM shot from the Stinger. That's what it's called. Goddamn. I'm gonna keep pounding that position, but I'm gonna start being a bit more direct with that suppressive fire. Because they still have not left that checkpoint. They are just getting bogged down as the infantry kind of push off on their own. So I'm putting that one overhead.
Ground command to Bravo.
Put that other one there as well. So how are we doing up here? As is hits, and the rest of these four are sticking around here. They got two more that are hit.
Alpha 2, ground command, how copy?
6 infantry versus this large group. Yeah, it's
What
a bit
are our
messy.
current orders? Alpha's getting fucked out here, and it seems like all of our support has either left us or has died. What's going on?
Doge 1 is still on fucking station. We're right
These
behind
guys
you.
are just sticking out right
That
here.
one is still here, right by your casualty point.
After I've dropped Artie
Copy,
here
yeah,
for
still
the
being
past
active
10
here.
mics, so this might get a bit messy in the next 30
Yes,
seconds.
we have a squad of infantry within 100
I think that was
meters
just
of
a
our
bug actually.
position
I thought I saw
south.
it land.
Good, you marked them on map.
But we are about to pass our hour mark for this operation. So yeah, as I estimate, it's going to be about 90 minutes, possibly 2 hours, but I think they're going to stop stagnating here, regroup, and then be able to take the mine within the next 30 minutes. But this Artie strike is probably going to be a bit
Pockets,
punishing.
I'm scanning, or Brewer, I'm scanning, but I'm not
Here
seeing
she
them.
starts. So as you can see, there's, you know, it can go
I'm not seeing
anywhere
any
in this
either.
area.
I'm not seeing
It's like
any
the
either,
shells
but
are
it's
landing a
pretty
bit
large
more
search
to the
area, though.
northwest right now. But if it gets right here, that could be devastating. That one comes near Daka's position. He's okay, though. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Those guns.
And an RPG blows up Sniper Wolf. It wasn't that guy, because they only have a single rocket and then the bigger rocket. Might have been him.
Doge 1 does call signs, Doge
But then
1's
no,
down.
he wouldn't. If he
Doge 1's
instantly got hit. I actually don't know what killed him. Because the only two guys with RPGs that were up. It's one of our new donation noises. Doctor, thank you for the $20 spot. Most of the armor I've already sent out has been destroyed, or the stuff I brought in has been, you know, taken down.
Ground to all units. If you're not being actively engaged, push forward towards
I'm
the
trying
mine.
to put this Igla
Be
to
advised,
go over there,
that's
but
not going to really be possible. There's not enough
I heard an
forces on the
RPG
ground in the area
launch.
to push forward right now. We've got
Yes,
too many
but it
casualties.
I'm just trying to
pull up
figure
the
out. It
battery
had to
off
have been
of the
from these guys then, but
being
he wouldn't have been able to reload it because he was already down. I'm just trying to find an empty tube here or something. I can't seem to. Also, from that range and this distance, like, they were concealed, so the only... And it sounded much closer, like it was from within here, so I actually think... I think it was a friendly fire incident. Because I was looking over here, I heard the launch... It's really confusing. But they're sticking to that location, so I'm going to just start calling more direct artillery strikes as we zone in on that T intersection. I mean, it was an artillery strike, otherwise I'd see a crater. But yeah, 155 direct hit would have done something. But really, who knows at this point? Yeah, FF friendly fire, but then I don't know. We'll talk about it in debrief. I want to hear Sniper Wolf's POV from that, because I honestly have no idea. You know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But they are stagnating and medicing, but some of them are still in this area, which I've known they were here for quite a while.
If anybody is a live medic, can you send the medic to the actual Badger?
Hey, here's a thought. Why don't we use the mobile vehicle as a medical point? And then
So Sniper
proceed
Wolf's
with
come back
moving.
with the other Rhino.
We're not very
because
mobile
it's
right
missing a
now.
bunch of wheat.
About to run into that guy, but these artillery shells will start landing. Now we wait, because I want to see if that Artie's on point tonight. Just give it a moment. Let the magic happen. They've all gotten out of the vehicle, actually. We have quite a few guys that even need to be reinserted.
So, Alpha, I'm gonna assume that you're all dead.
Yeah, that was a rocket strike.
Alpha died because Bravo floundered.
Bravo was still up.
Alpha will be reinserting soon.
That might be, I think my artillery's
Bravo,
firing.
recommend you
Yeah,
don't
okay,
sit
so
in
my
the place
they're
instead of
firing
getting
different
artillery.
shells, so.
Copy that, we've just been a bit fucked
Just
at
like
the
when
minute.
we're dying out in the field, calling for help, Robert's just kind of sitting there like, yeah, whatever.
Sorry, but we had no access to a long range or basically anything.
Do you have access to a brain? Do you sit somewhere where they're shooting at you and just not do anything?
Savagery.
Yeah,
Absolute
you can send 50
savagery.
in your short range, they can reach out.
That's what we've managed to do now, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm gonna rally some new infantry here.
Bend it down, push south toward the mine. Get out of that.
But aye.
So we're pushing towards the mine, yeah?
Yes, we have to attack the mine. Don't blow up the fucking device in the mine.
Alright.
Just FYI, the time to reconvene is now. You guys burned when Alpha was up there. They're all dead, and you're pushing up with like 5 guys and no support now, because Alpha's not up there anymore. So you're probably gonna die too.
Should we continue?
We have still a lot of air support.
Yeah, that's done really well so far, keeping that artillery off of you. Good luck.
So yeah, they're gonna push it by themselves, not wait for support. I've got infantry coming. I'm going to reset their global, but yeah, we do have a nasty bit of stagnation here.
RTB for R&R.
Bravo, here's Sergeant from Alpha. I need medical support, but I'm the last one from Alpha.
Gonna get that guy a bit more in an open area to screen for air.
Doge underground, Doge 1's back on station with another run right now.
Copy that. If you could meet up with the advancing force south of target.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big negative after what I just saw.
Not to mention, you're not covering both sides of the road. We got splashed from the right side, so... Yeah.
Doge to ground, are you still alive after that?
Let's wake him up. Let's
Nope.
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
All call signs, go ahead and reconvene at the intersection for now, a little bit south of it.
Alpha's being inserted to LZ Mastermind now. We'll meet up with whoever's left at the crossroads.
They literally just took fucking rocket artillery to the mouth. They're all
Oh, so
dead.
the same thing that happened to us. Good. Yeah, when I called out enemies less than 100 meters south of you, south of us, and then I didn't respond, I expected you guys to get the fuck out, because, you know, no
Now
more
let me
infantry
explain
screen.
why I did that, because I will admit that was a gross overreach of myself. Because we're seeing
Ground
assets that are supposed to work with each other work in stagnation of each other.
Near the
The armor's over here, waiting for reinserts and resupply. The infantry decided to push up to where they were previously slaughtered by themselves,
this is air.
making the exact same mistake they already made.
This is Wolf.
Tier 1
RTB.
operations
I'm bingo
are
on
meant
fuel.
to be practice. If you make a mistake, okay. If you make the same mistake, I'm gonna fuck you. If you make the same mistake a third time, I'm going to fuck you. Until you make
Richardson, you're clear. Go
a
ahead.
fix to that mistake.
Ground, be advised, Alpha is reinserted.
Copy, please. All forces.
So there we go. Now Alpha's back.
Meet up
Now
Alpha
that's
Bravo.
hopefully
Keep an
force
eye
them to
out
push
for
up
enemy
to at
artillery
least
support.
help, nope, he's down. He's down. He's
Air advised
down.
on already permission.
They're all
which one?
dead.
My guys, push south of the road, push south.
Because all they need to do is have one squad on the left side of the road, one squad on the right, push the Rhino up in the center, and then assault. It is really that easy, but there's been too much stagnation here, and things have been a bit too crazy,
Bravo's
so
Alpha. You
they're
guys
going
need
to
a
slowly
medic.
move back to R&R.
Bro, they're fucking dead.
Let's give them a warm welcome.
There's no way they aren't dead.
Now we're just waiting here. The only issue is we got this large amount of infantry that's starting to come back around because I'm only bringing things via walking now because air should have superiority. And it looks like they just knocked out one of my artillery positions over here. But I still have my BM-21 artillery on standby. So we'll see if they either push ahead of the infantry, ahead of the vehicle even further, or what. Because at this rate, we're teaching lessons. But everyone has made mistakes tonight, including myself. So debrief nonetheless will be quite interesting. It's just been a lot of positioning issues. And actually, I think my mistake helped fix everything because it put them all in an original point to, you know, rally up and then push things in. But, you know, Shit's been going down.
Alpha, talk to me. What's going on?
Alpha's holding
So
the
far,
force
no
right there.
contact or word from Bravo.
Yeah.
Sniper Wolf's told you multiple times Bravo is pretty much fucked. But now I have a large wave of infantry coming in.
Alpha. Do you
The
want
mech,
to keep pushing
yeah, the mech
or
got
try
blown
and
up.
save Bravo?
It suffered a mechanical
Bravo
malfunction
level
after getting hit multiple times, and they had to demo it.
I think Bravo's all dead because they took RD to the mouth.
As it is, we don't want to assault this compound with less people. We either try to get them up or we fucking...
What do you recommend, Sniper?
Well, you guys have already spent all your fucking sweet biovac time just hanging out, so there can't be that much left in the mine. I'd recommend not going down the fucking road. That would be pretty stupid. Going around the road, you know, straight south or something, I don't know.
Got.
But going down the road is gonna get you killed because they're waiting for you to come up the road. Have air hit something have air hit the BMD checkpoint or something, and hopefully Bravo just respawns so they're not just sitting there wasting our time.
Copy, give him a...
We'll force that.
So they can get the fuck inserted real quick and we can actually proceed with this assault. Otherwise we're just gonna sit here and die.
Because if I get my infantry back
The
on
artillery
standby,
threat's
I'll be able
neutralized,
to
so we shouldn't
call
have
in
to worry about
artillery on
that
them.
for a minute, but there's still some heavy ordnance in the mine itself.
That LAV is at least going to take 15 minutes to drive back, get geared back, and
push
move in.
southwest now.
I've got a large stream of infantry coming in. Yeah, any Zeus can easily tell you the struggle between balancing the AI and making them work properly half the time, but there's little things you can do here and there to bend them to your will. I've recently been able to finally figure out convoys with armored Vics. You just can't have them lead the convoy, and if you do, just have it, you know, waypointed, set it correctly, or drive it yourself, and everything else will follow. But it's better to have a wheeled Vic lead, because they're better at staying on the road. So Tanks DLC did help with that, too, though. So, alright, we got infantry pushing up.
Air, Alpha, you guys on standby?
Absolutely on.
The mistake there was they walked up casually without having their weapons shouldered. They weren't in guns up, and they just got spanked for that, because I have my guys trying to take back that area, because I have my own objectives. It's just I have a lot more infantry to work with compared to they have all the assets. Where's the air support? Where's the thermal imaging that would have seen this coming a mile away, especially when it was on this open hill? Where's the, you know, the bird? Where's the pop from the, Apache, you know? That normally mows down these squads before they even come close. Hearing GMG fire off now. But I think that's from the drone. These guys pretty much are getting fucked. Oh, you're bandaging. I don't think you even noticed there's dudes, like, all over you.
Doge to Alpha, recommend you either pull out or get ready to fucking have your assholes fucked. There's like 2 squads coming at you.
Yeah, so I put them back here, and I had them run all the way up this open hill, all the way down this massive open area, while they were all licking their wounds back there. I formulated a counterattack, and I just wiped the floor with them. So Bravo's getting reinserted now, but Alpha's now fucked. So it's like, just pull back and wait. Be patient. These guys are reporting they just wiped an entire U.S. team. So I as the commander, I'm going to go, okay. Air's probably focusing on finding our artillery. So now I'm going to move. Little fast attack convoy here. To go and give those infantry the support they need. Because they probably still have some armor assets at the T intersection.
Doge to Alpha.
Alpha's dead. We're respawning.
Copy. Can we wait for both squads to get here at the same time so we can push all together as one single force?
Thank you.
Sure,
yes.
But where the fuck is Air? Like, what
yeah,
are they
where's
doing?
Air too?
They're
Like...
at base rearming, it looks like.
Air is currently rearmed.
You have multiple pilots on tonight.
Drop
They should
to
not all be rearming
Alpha.
at the same time. That is a really bad idea. Though I think that's actually what's happening here.
Right,
they have both pilots
Hey, Spartan, you should get the fuck out of there.
Actually, yeah, hold until they send
man.
in the next wave.
I'm not in the mood
radio
to
through
take
on 50,
hostages,
hold
though.
Yeah, I'm on 50.
Guys, stop running in there and getting killed one by one, please.
Gonna take out that drone.
Yeah, this is Bravo. We are currently holding for Alpha to reinsert before we attack again.
Should have named him.
A rocket just came in. At least my counterattack got wiped. I'm trying to bring up that support ASAP. Ay, ay, ay.
Badger to High Command.
High Command, send traffic. I know what he's gonna ask for.
Our vehicle's kind of bugged out. One last repair. We got everything here. Any way you can fix that?
Roger, you're gonna have to wait for Andrewsa to finish crashing. He did some interaction with it, but I can't edit that vehicle until he disappears. When he does, I'll just tap it on repair.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, if someone's crashing out, you can't interact with them or whatever asset they were playing with. So I think, and his little disconnecting, he did that. And also, this guy's pulling back, but there's no communication with that smoke. And now we got these off-roads coming down with the BTRs. Kill them all, take out their puppy. Jeez, that's cruel. SPG-9 from the front takes out that slat cage armor. And you just... Wow. You guys are literally retarded. We had him. We had the Rhino, and you fucking rear-ended the car. You guys suck, you know that? I even gave you multiple different endpoints, and you still managed to fuck it up. But there goes Andrewsa, so I will now repair the Vic.
Ground command to Dodge. You have online?
Go
I
get
mean,
for
we're
Dodge.
we're something.
Go.
Something besides doing sick kickflips in our fucking Rhino.
Ground command
Yeah, this is
back to
exactly
one.
why
Go
I
online.
sometimes hate working with the AI, because I will have the player base. I will have them on their knees, ready to execute.
Badger is...
And then my executioner will slip and
working on
fucking
it.
impale himself on his own damn sword.
Copy. Define working on it.
Badger's trying to base. I gotta drive the Hammett back.
But if that Rhino takes another hit in the front, it's also hit the abrasive armor. Or whatever the hell you call it. It will die.
Go over Alpha.
That's that.
Now they're sniping the
Reinserted
guys
now
on that
into your yellow
AGS.
line. We'll follow that.
Copy. Try to push it up with cover from Dodge, and Dodge, please keep your eyes open for any artillery spotters or something like that. I assume you have infrared.
And ground command.
I'm gonna call in an AT
This is
team
Bear. Where
here.
do you want me to take? I can grab that last mech, or I can just go in on foot with you guys.
Just grab the last mech.
Outfit 4 guys with
Bravo,
RPGs.
Did we have more contacts push off the hill towards us?
And just line them up here.
Badger, look down the road, direct east. Got 2 times BTR 60s driving down the road towards us. Guys, get off the road, get off the road.
Doge copies, moving to engage.
Some just blew up back here, and that would be Richardson. I'm willing to bet this guy finally got a kill.
Yeah, Alpha, please assault along the yellow line as soon as you and Dodge are
Yes,
ready.
you did. Alright, because he's
Bravo,
reloading
follow
his
us, line.
weapon. He's been there listening to that chopper coming back and forth for a while, so...
Doge copies, 2 times BTRs blown up.
They just took out my BTRs from the sound of
Yeah,
it.
Listen,
right.
this
If you have,
attack plan's
if you
fucking
hold up
retarded.
for
We
a
need to
few
break
minutes,
off.
we're gonna
Break.
have Eagle 1 ready
Break.
to move.
This attack plan's retarded. We need to break off of this and come at it from a different angle. We're just throwing ourselves into a fucking meat grinder. They're gonna keep coming down the same way. Why don't we go around the back? Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here and get raped from the side.
Sniper
Think
Wolf.
outside the
Man
box.
of common sense.
Do something. We're all gonna sit here and die.
But I'm gonna call in my artillery again. I still got my BM-21
Bravo, you guys up?
position.
Yep, Bravo is up.
Pretty sure these guys still have tube.
We've currently rallied up with Alpha.
I'm gonna call in a BM-21 strike. Put it a bit further north. Because all I know is this entire area is a danger zone, so... Gonna put my splash on. I'm trying to keep it away from my staggered infantry that have survived the assault, so we'll put it more to where these guys are reporting they are.
Out the west and look
Dare's
at
hiding in
any
a little
infantry
pit he
position
made
along
for
the street
himself. He's taking some light fire.
Are you saying the road that we came down, scout out?
there. Yes, they could have moved back in there.
Cool,
Want
we'll
to drive
take
the infantry
we'll take the
transport down
tank
there.
killer. We'll take the tank killer and go to infantry positions. We'll be back.
You have fire explosive, you have infrared. You're fast.
Looks like DACA is coming up. There's those BM-21 shots. Really
Oh man, it's like we shouldn't have gone back to that position, but we did.
wide area. Call in one more strike because I'm starting to conserve the rocket ammo. I'm being a bit more conservative, but we have managed to stop the players in their tracks at
Why
that
don't
T
you
intersection.
take command next time?
Because I gotta let you guys learn somehow. I didn't think I'd have to instruct you to not go back to where they did the boo-boos to you the first time.
Sniper Wolf, man of common sense.
Go ahead and disconnect, I'll take it.
So they're doing a massive pulling out of the AO
Bravo,
at this
south
time.
of us. Get on us. We're heading southwest.
Team 6. Yeah, got a lot of
About one
reinserts
point.
that need to be brought in. They're bringing in the other mech.
Not seeing too much down the road, guys, so you should be
See the
theoretically
rockets coming,
quote-unquote
but
clear.
GTA player, thanks so much for the sub. I hope you are enjoying today's operations. I hope you continue to enjoy them, man. Thanks so much. Okay, we're gonna stop using BM-21 strikes because that was danger close on our own position.
Matt, if you want to kill me, I'm trying to get to you.
What the fuck? That was definitely a misfire. That's the longest range I've seen one of them deviate from the center of egress where I sent to fire at, but okay, whatever. We're gonna definitely stop with that because we don't want to risk hitting our own position. That would be retarded.
Bravo here, ground command. Can I give you
So
two
I
more
still have an
people
active
to
squad
start
back
the
here.
game?
I've got these AT guys coming up on this position.
Yeah, probably. I'll just check.
But they should really consider getting an Apache and
Yeah, we're good for
suppressing
that.
some of the infantry here, but the pilots are preferring to take Blackhawks instead. You know, why have that when
Grand Command, this is Bear back on station.
you could take one of these,
Cool, we
you
really
know,
needed you about 5 minutes ago.
with this cannon to, you know, kill infantry.
Now, not so much.
It's anyone's guess. But this position's taken care of, so I will
Air, this Alpha.
select them and delete them off.
Go for her.
Yeah, could you guys start reconning the west-southwest
Alright, but I'm starting to
side
get my AT
of that
guys
giant
on
hill?
this hillside so we can start striking over. Let's again do our global skill here, but I'm actually really happy with how this global skill's gone down. It's been a good balancing
There,
factor.
Doge.
We've been
I'm
able to
marking
take out a
area for
mech
you. I'd
with
like
that
you to jump
skill
up
level.
and just saturate it since you want to play Gundam.
So they're gonna let Iceberg go up there, take stuff out. But I got RPG gunners coming on this hill, ridge line.
You see those, the sweet checker marks, check mark I made for you?
Yeah, I don't think
Shoot
I can
the
hit
fuck
that
out of
from
that.
where I am.
Reposition, and you're a fucking robot.
Who wants him to go over and clear out that position?
Preferably don't fly
No,
straight at
all
it,
the
'cause,
pilots we
you
have
know,
online
that's where
can
they
fly
get rocket
AH-60s.
artillery
Heck,
and
even
dying.
Christopher proved he can fly an AH-60 and gun for
I can
it
sit up at the
last
front
week.
over there and distract
Yeah,
them.
I don't know why they did not take that vehicle. The
I don't want you to
the
distract
frickin'
anything, I just
Apache
want you to
is
saturate it, because that's where all the enemies
probably one of the most overpowered assets the player base can use. Because they
I
can
do what I
just
can, but I'm gonna try
hover
not
it
to use the
way
flight
back
mech, 'cause
here,
that shit's bugged to
right
crap.
over the base
were.
where I
Make me
can't
proud,
bring over them.
or don't.
And they can just bombard anything with a thermal camera, auto range
Alpha,
it,
this
and pull the
is-
trigger. And
this
there's
is
nothing
Doge.
I can
We're
do
ready
about
to
it.
roar up the hill and
Everything
fucking
else I can
assist
at least
if
try
we-
to
if we need to
outflank
take
and
that
strike,
tank.
but
We're gonna peel it. We're
you
gonna
know, the
peel down
Apache
south
is
a little
a
bit and see
very
if we can locate
powerful thing.
the tank that's they've
And
marked
I
on the map.
don't get
but
why they don't
we'll see.
utilize. Heck, they could have it back here and call AGMs. To,
Alpha copies.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
proceed along the green
I don't know.
line.
Be advised,
got,
tank
like-
marked on map does not exist anymore. It's been cooked off.
Okay, copy.
Like, way
Well,
back when I
theoretically,
did
as long as we don't
Luno
make a
9
lot of
Ops,
fucking
I would
noise
always
over
have an
here, we
Apache.
should
I would
be
always request one, because
an
that
element of
would
surprise type
help me
attack
find
here.
his damn mortar position, first off. But after that, like, any infantry that came towards
Hey, Mac,
my
you might wanna
guys that
look
I was
towards the right,
commanding,
you got
I would
the
just say,
road.
hey, Apache,
I think you
light
see
them up. Fuck them up. To prevent anything coming towards me. And that would have stopped freaking Bravo here from dying.
There, what
They
the
got
fuck is all the
swarmed 'cause-
radar shit around you?
Big ass open area, but yeah, I digress.
Please tell me it's a tank or two.
It's a Ural.
So Richardson's coming back over here. He has not learned his lesson. And there is Toe. It missed. Second one hits him in the tail. He goes down.
So that just happened.
And there goes all the reinserts.
Let's drop where the infantry was, not where they are.
That's pretty stupid, considering you can press M and see where everyone is on the map.
I will say to any expiring Zeus is putting having a careless hold fire driver with an active man pad on the back of a frickin' off-road. The mobility of this thing and the lethality of AA that it has is that is the best balance for pilots I've been able to find, other than using, you know, aircraft,
Permission to engage it.
because that can
Position
happen.
off the BRD.
I can drive them around.
Position is grid ref.
Oh yeah, and Arma's never about having one, you know,
047.
one asset do the entire job. You're still gonna need infantry to go in and clear the area out. Oh, and my RPG gunners are on the hill and they're taking them out.
Got it at.
Please do it 5-5 in future. We
Yes!
don't have to tether up the squad lead.
Okay, so that's one RPG, man. I've got some other ones.
This is Bear. Whoever's lasing me, that would not be good.
That one lands close. We're trying to get him. But yeah, this game's all about teamwork. I'm gonna send this guy up. Oh, he stopped. Direct hit. Near miss. Little bit of damage. But that's gonna make him wave off. I knew this would be a good call.
Contact southeast, guys. Watch out.
Fair to Doge, there is a lot of AT infantry on the hill, on the ridge to the south.
Because I have
You
adapted.
mean where I told you to shoot at? I told you to saturate the area, not like snipe at it. Fucking blow that shit up.
Another one goes out.
Use your beam saber.
Oh, okay, no, now he's firing AT on him.
Also on the hill close to the enemy.
We're gonna need to adjust. I'm thinking, let's bring in, I think I can call in 2 SPG-9 cars to, swipe that mech that's going off by himself. 'Cause Sniper Wolf's just trying to have him form a distraction here, so that being the biggest asset, yes, I am going to probably try to prioritize it, because that's a big hulking thing that can kill me. So we'll set these idiots to seek and destroy. Hopefully they won't crash into each other like these two dumbasses. Meanwhile, player base has pushed around. They got this drone coming around to give assistance. And overall, things should be going fine. So I got the rest of this vehicle crew. I'll send down. I just heard something come down, but I'm not sure what. I think they're striking at that BMD.
Alpha, this is
Yeah, that's
Doge.
exactly
We
what
got
they were
the drone
calling
trying
for.
to run interference for you over here. Do you think you'd be better off kind of booping up the hill a little bit, or do you guys want to maintain going all the way around?
So I'm going to send in this infantry
We're gonna
team.
try avoiding taking them in close quarters.
And I'm going to ungarrison this infantry team.
We're ready to support, so just let us know.
So, thank you for the drone, by the way.
Try to
just
swing
keep
them
in mind
around
this is
to
quote-unquote
try
enemy
to
territory, so anything can
deny
come
their
from the road to our
area
right.
here.
Figured. Thank you.
Keep in mind, you've got an A10 on standby.
I hope they remember about their A10.
This is Doge. You're clear to engage any targets coming into the AO. That's not us. You copy that?
Be advised, A10 is off station for 20 minutes.
Man, that's a really good on-station call.
That was called out, but never received.
Doge to Granite. You have fucking missiles again?
Stay firm, ready and willing.
Pop fucking a load on my laser.
Task things around.
Reference the manpad marker.
You just smacked that chopper. I thought I saw it go flying.
You want AT or thermal barracks?
Thermal barracks.
Got the rifle.
It's like you got a strike on them still. Minimal damage though. There are more armored pieces on that thing than others, so if you get a
Bear to
weak
Doge
hit,
is enemies.
it's not going to do too much
as
damage.
well.
Good
Coming
effect.
down
Good
the
effect
road.
there.
Roger. Peel back down the road and just keep engaging. Just keep being a giant distraction beam saber pink robot thing.
Doge to Granite. What? Give me another thermal barrack.
You copy
So
that?
by now I'm
Rifle?
going to realize that there's only a
And just
single
don't
mech
die,
up
just
here,
get out of there and continue
and there's
just spraying
that,
the
so
fuck out
I'm
of
going
everything.
to...
Right now, you're
We have
drawing
a
a lot of
rough
the enemy
position
forces
right
away,
here.
theoretically. Unless there's infinite guys in the mine.
Okay.
Good effect there.
I've been specifically using the other one there. I'm going to reload this one.
Probably going to end up having you hold at the Y intersection.
gonna be
and just
risky.
kind of maintain engagement down that eastern corridor.
But I'm probably going to strike up here.
Whoever's on the southern side of our push here, you guys got about a squad coming from the tree line to your south. How copy?
Alright.
Copy. Tree line to your south. Fucking squad rolling up.
25 seconds to splash. I'm not fucking around with that mech. I want it dead. But I also have to keep in mind that I don't want anything straying off into my part of the AO. So we're gonna make it dance. This entire area is about to be lit up. Yep.
This is Bear, I'm pulling back. I'm taking rocket.
Yeah, I told you to continue pull back until the wire intersection and then hold there and just kind of suppress.
Yeah, so apparently with the
Copy, I have the
artillery
wrong
computer, it has
intersection
a
on my
much
mind.
smaller AO. Just when I was striking right here, I had one land all the way up on this road, so I was trying to give it a bigger distance, so I was expecting the splash zone to be much bigger than that. Okay. Well, fuck. Yeah, oh my god, I'm pulling back. Exactly what he thought. And all those guys are down. Lovely. They're flanking around on this position. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to send these guys. It looks like they killed a majority of those infantry. And I think I'm going to start saying I am a bit depleted here. Though I don't have the gear here to actually move the device. I'm trying to think how I would do it. We'd have to get rid of these sandbags.
Oh, Marshall, nice to see you again. Half an hour later.
Possibly go for it, but
Yeah, instead of memory leak, sorry about that.
I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Should I try to
we'll
move
hold
the
the
device,
outside, but
or
the vehicles can't go up
should
on
I
the hill.
just
If you guys
let
wanna
him
push,
take
that
it?
would be pretty
I'll let you
sweet.
guys decide, because I can
we're
slowly
pushing
adjust
northeast
things
now.
here, make it look legit. But otherwise, they're just going to have a slow creeping up. They'll be able to catch me with my pants down as I'm trying to move it, but I think that would be an interesting idea. Give them another 5 minutes. All right, but I'm seeing most people saying move it. So here's what we'll do. We'll keep it there for another 5 minutes. It's 3:52. At 3:57, if they're not up here on this ridgeline firing in on me, I will try to move it. I think that's a good balance. Thanks, Hook, for the 5-minute idea. That's keep everyone happy. Give them a bit more time, but if they can't achieve that, then we'll move it around. But in the meantime, thinking now to shifting the thought of moving it now. God, so many words, Liru. Just say what you want. I'm going to ungarrison all of my units and try to send them over here to provide a little bit more of a buffer zone. Call in anything I still have. You know what I also want to kind of see is, am I going to be able to get away with landing an MI-8? Like over here, because I haven't tried that all night. I assumed they had air superiority, but I haven't really been seeing it too much. So I'm going to do one more thing of reinforcing, just to see if I can sneak a chopper. And if I can, maybe we'll do some more. But just a cargo team. I'm going to want a rifle squad.
Okay, hold your fight. Let's fight some more.
We'll go from there. What on earth just happened? Master Key's dying.
Keep in mind the drone is also autonomous, so it's gonna shoot stuff if it sees it, so it's not all just us fucking up. Or Daka.
So Master Key looks like he blew up.
Do you have the drone?
That chopper's slowly coming in. And I'm gonna take one of these guys.
Pockets' his team. You got a squad that's rolling up. Yeah, you're engaging them. That's about a squad element that's pushing towards you.
I'm gonna roll him around, see if I can
copy.
cover my rear here. Just in case any air assets decide to come in a bit
Keep in
closer.
mind, guys, that mining complex is a straight drop, so you're gonna have to either shoot down into it or something else. What's the level of contact?
Some with an autocannon fire. I think that's I was staying back here, but I don't have any focus here anymore.
Just some boys.
Break, this is Wolf. We got an MI-8 inbound to the AO. Also have eyes on rockets and D-30 battery.
From what direction?
Grid ref 039049.
Okay.
Direction.
I heard rockets and D30 batteries, so I thought he might have been able to find either position.
Permission to engage artillery battery.
Granted.
Just gonna move right
Spare
there.
the MI8s down.
Thank you.
So they just spanked my MI8. Get to see it crash. Blah. But yeah, I think in the time they, I'm not gonna be able to move the device since they're right on top of me.
If you need the vehicles to move up, Alpha and Bravo, let us know. But otherwise, we're gonna sit out here and hold security because we're just gonna get slaughtered in there by ourselves.
Pulling what we can.
Ground command to BR1. How's it looking over there?
Guns check.
This is Bear. We're all clear over here. I'm just holding the road and the intersection.
How are you commanding from base?
So many deaths. So they're pushing that drone up.
Sniper, could you spare that until
Here, I've got an idea. This will lag me for a second though, but
Well, I'm asking how you have any idea what's going on.
it'll crash it for just a few moments. I'll probably kick me out of T42. Boop boop. There it is. But so we can have a little bit of immersion here with yeah. So we won't be able to hear it from up here, but if we
Alpha
zoom
Bravo, talk to me. I'm hearing a lot of small arms.
Alpha, we're shooting down into the mine now.
Copy.
He's down.
Keep in mind we don't have anything clear on the southeast, so you may get hit from behind.
Oh, I've got a perfect line on that drone.
Salad.
But this rocket's only gonna tickle it, so I want to give it something that'll actually break it.
Doge to Alpha, you got 1 times enemy EI coming from the forest to your east.
It's just short, but it is getting AT'd to high hell. Yeah, there she goes. Something about like that. Slam dunk. This is gonna be mean.
RIP. Speak to the moment of silence for Drone to make Drone 2.
And that one was overshot. Ugh. Oh, so the reason that drone didn't blow up
Yeah,
because
he took like
Daka's
6
losing
RPGs.
connection.
He was a fucking trooper. He'll be remembered.
Yeah.
Because every motherfucker in that
So as soon as he DCs, he should be frickin' blowing up by now.
Bravo, this Alpha, if you have any guys up and moving, we need them over here.
Aye, aye,
now.
aye.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this scope to come out of it.
So I'm curious, if he fully crashes, is it actually gonna blow it up, or is it gonna tank all the damage?
Spare to Doge 1.
Who knows?
Go.
Would you like me to probe the front path in?
No, not worth it.
Yeah, because they're all distracted by the fucking drone because it's crashing out while Daka was remoting it.
Yeah, it's not worth the fucking death. Just
they're getting
kinda hold
free
off,
kills off of
provide
everything because
security
they're
or a
just
good
shooting at him.
anti-aircraft gun.
Okay, no, that thing is dead. Yeah, so it literally, it just absorbed all the damage and didn't give a fuck, so. No.
Hey, ground command, I just heard a big explosion.
Spare to Doge, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine. We were shooting at random dudes.
As for now. Galileo, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you're enjoying today's operations. I hope you continue to keep enjoying them. Now, fun fact. Attacking from an elevated position is great because you can see all the enemies, but it sucks because all the enemies can see you. And thus, if you poke your head up too far, you might take too much contact, and it'll, bite you in the butt. Especially since the only thing that's showing is your head.
Boys hitting camera nets are busting through.
Alpha, we're clearing the mine now. Bravo, we need you.
Copy.
Yeah, Bravo's coming in after this.
Recommend grenades, considering it's a pit.
Yeah, that is the device that causes the earthquakes, but...
No HE down here.
Okay.
I compliment your airmen, no bomb. You can throw estimate.
Well, you heard the ground commander.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Ahead and throw some
I said there'd be no
grenades down
intel,
there and
but...
make your jobs a little easier.
Negative, we're already down here, don't do it.
Jump the grenades, hold your grenades.
Oh, rip. This is why you don't command from not in the front. My bad, boys.
Here, we'll have it originate from right there.
The Russians developed bulletproof camera net technology. We're trying to get an angle.
You want me to send fucking Gundam 01 in and give him the beam saber that shit?
We're good. We're clearing out one last tin structure, and then we'll have the mine cleared.
Are you sure I can call fucking Shinji Ikari and he'll fucking bring Ava 1 in there?
Get in the robot, Shinji.
Ouch. There's the mech.
Good job. Continue doing that.
Just firing off, killing straggling infantry.
Marshall, you know what would be just sweet? If you could just turn around and, like, look away from us. Like, look the other way.
Ground this Alpha, we've secured the device.
Up to you. Nice, now we need to drive it out of there. You think you can get it over the back of the hill?
High Command, we secured the mine and the device.
This is High Command solid. Shut off the alarm then.
What is it, like the Eastwind device?
Yeah, I use the Eastwind device. Alright, cool. All forces on this net, be advised, we're index. Good job. We'll talk about things in debrief, because everyone on every side made a little bit mistakes, but that's what these ops are for.
I did kickflips. I don't think that was a mistake.
Are you calling Droney McDrone's sacrifice a mistake?
I think bringing the mech was a mistake.
I tried to tell you by ridiculing you earlier, but you didn't hear me.
I had to experience it firsthand.
It's okay, Shinji. Get in the robot.
Alright. So, let me put TeamSpeak up. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Mentally, I don't think I'm okay.
That's fair. I already knew that.
Hey IDK, thanks so much for the sub. Hope you enjoy that up. Hope you keep enjoying it, but I gotta quickly run to debrief with you. Thanks so much. Alright, so first off, I'd like to apologize. I need to really talk with Kex, who's the guy that made Achilles, and I need to ask him to fucking put the all button not next to the Zeus button, because that's the second time in like 4 or 5 months or 3 months that I've made that mistake, so that's my apology to you, yeah.
Goober.
Nah, I hit the button, I hit OK, and then I saw it, I'm like, ah, fuck, but I don't think it really was that much of a detriment.
we were all in the same spot, so
yeah,
it's not that big of a deal.
If anything, I think it might have even been a hint to, you know, maybe separating your force there wasn't the best idea, but let's get into that. So, your unit composition, 2 things I quickly want to just go over. Number one, I liked everything except A. I don't know why Air took the Blackhawk with the AGMs instead of an actual Apache. There were a lot of areas where infantry suppression from that Apache would have been much better to utilize compared to just taking the Blackhawk. I know it's because you can, go in it by yourself and self-designate, but if you had that Apache, you probably would not have gotten so badly shredded at the checkpoint T intersection before the mine. I spawned infantry at least about 2 clicks away and just called them in. And that would have been a really nice opportunity for the Apache, or maybe a drone operator coordinating with an A-10 to, take those guys out. But otherwise, the other thing I want to critique is the mech use. Mechs, again, it's something that is a gray area. I would say that they're good IFVs that have really good mobility. So if, one group's getting fucked over, it can quickly move from point A to point B and, be a bit of a meat shield. And, take a few rockets before it gets critical. But otherwise, it's just meant to be... I guess you could call it a wheeled IFV, just in terms of, how quickly it can go around. It has a bit of it packs a bit of a punch, so it can also take out tanks, but it's definitely, meant to either be a big distraction, a big, wow factor of the enemy commander sees that and doesn't know what to do. And, but probably, just...
What are we talking about right now?
The mech.
Mech.
Oh, are you like wheeled IFV met what?
Yeah, sorry, I'm making
Okay.
bad analogies, but...
The way it moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just how quickly it goes around. But I will say the mech use in itself was okay. It's just the real issue tonight was not having enough infantry to screen for all the vehicles because you guys decided to split the infantry into 2 strike teams supported by a few vehicles in each. And yeah, that happened. Other small notes. I did deliberately kill a squad with Artie tonight because they made the exact same mistake the other squad did, pushing up by themselves with no support in a tree line. And then the squad after them did the same thing a third time, and that's when the enemy infantry were coming to try to retake that checkpoint. They all got slaughtered, but don't be afraid to pull back, regroup, and reassault from a different angle, just as Sniper Wolf said. It would literally be that easy. Because you're just focusing on a central objective, and I'm trying to focus on, maybe capturing a strategic position back or doing something else that I think would be valid for my force, to hold their position. But, you don't always have to brute force everything, because it can get pretty harsh. Other things. The stagnation at the checkpoint because of a few guys was also pretty terrible. If you need a medic, people, but you also need to keep things going, just turn one of the vehicles into, a medical vehicle, load the wounded in, and keep your assault going. Why so much artillery? I'm trying a new balancing factor. Less troops to fight compared to what I normally throw at you, and just a more focus on keeping the ball rolling to do quicker operations, as well as bumping the skill levels up a bit, so less infantry, a little more focused on skill level, and, just some new direction I'm trying to take the ops, but balance, yeah. One final...
The looting.
I guess.
You don't remember old mortar looting? Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, I do. It's just, one other small mistake I noticed was when you were clearing out the checkpoint area, none of you cleared out the adjacent buildings, and then your Crow MRAP came up, and I ungarrisoned those units, and one of them had a rocket launcher, so he just opened the door and then dunked into it and blew it up. But, yeah, that's all I got. Sniper, if you want anything, have anything to say?
No, everything was already said in mission.
Fair. Who was active ground command tonight?
Don't be afraid to... Oh, sorry.
That was me.
You have anything? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sniper Wolf, go ahead.
Don't be afraid to, change your plan up, man. If it didn't work the first time, it's probably not going to work the second time. There's no sense in having everybody sit there and get fucking artillery to death because you can't come up with something. Just wing it. Like, fuck this, let's go around.
Yeah.
Going
I
back
just
to the same
expected
place we
to,
get
if we
boo-boos
go
from
there, then
is-
we would have
Oh,
to fight our way again through, like,
Yeah.
5 garrisons.
But they're going to be ready to fight up the road, the only, like, land transport route that is going to that area, instead of, like, I don't know, all the hills and shit around it. They can't cover all of that, and yeah, it sucks fighting in the woods, but would you rather fight in the woods while we're sitting in the open in the middle of the road, or in the woods where we're both kind of fucking hidden and they don't expect it? That's why you use a distraction force to boop it over, or a couple vehicles to shoot at stuff or whatever, and then push in. You don't always have to just steamroll.
Yep.
It's not World War
Yeah,
II.
I've got an observation here. Squad leaders, after you've had contact and you've finished the contact, do a sound off of your squad, because somebody might be down and you might be leaving them behind. So do a sound off after you've had contact. Just make sure you've got everybody up.
Thanks, Maverick.
I find that if you're a medic, it's a good idea to just take on that role, just so the squad leaders can.
Well, the
focus
squad
on
leader
what they're
needs to
doing.
be doing it. Like, the squad leader or the team leader who's up, like, say you got 2 team leaders for 2 guys apiece. Say, hey, are you alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your
if you're
guys'
gonna-
you guys' job to keep each other alive. Like, if one of your squad goes down and you don't know where he is, call him on the radio. If he doesn't answer, maybe there's a problem.
Yeah, if you're gonna delegate it to like the medic, sure the medic knows that the medic has been delegated to do a sound off. You know, chain of command. Just make sure your people know that after contact, you need to make sure that your squad's all there. You might leave somebody behind that you need.
I have a question quickly. For earlier, do you know what killed the badger that there when we hide behind the rock? Because that was a very strange kill from armor wise. Because
It was either an RPG or an SPG-9 on the hill.
I think okay, because the strange thing that happened was like the vehicle instantly just blew up, and me and my driver, we were right outside the vehicle uninjured, like nothing's wrong with us, but the vehicle's dead.
So
it was like
how the slat cages work with the armor is if the rocket hits the slat cage, and if it's a regular HE rocket, the slat will absorb it and put a damage effect down. But I think that's also what happened to Sniper Wolf too when he got instantly dunked. I think it just took a bad hit and it just blew it up. But I couldn't find the RPG gunner, and that was something I was going to ask. But Sniper Wolf just had to run.
The actual death of the vehicle isn't the issue. Like the strange thing I'm thinking about was the fact that me and the driver, the Vencer, both just were outside the vehicle uninjured, fully healed and conscious. That's why I was like, what the hell just hit us?
And then Richardson, what killed you was I put a few man pads on off-roads, and since we kept seeing and hearing that chopper fly around to reinsert the infantry, I drove one of them up on the southern side of that large lake to your north. And every time he heard a chopper, I just have him start driving around, and then the gunner would dunk you twice.
Yes. I was thinking like maybe I'm using this spot too much.
Yeah, I was the driver of the MRAP that got blown up, and after we got dunked on, we like woke up shortly afterwards, and we were like fully healed and shit. Like,
Can I say something to the medic?
I'll BRB. Alright, so that was a bit of an eye-opener. I think this week some plans I'm going to make is we're probably going to cycle out of Denoland. I don't know what's been going on with it the past few weeks, but it started getting more and more laggy. But if I were to take a guess at why, it's because we're starting to go more towards the center of the map instead of staying on the edges. And that's just causing everyone to load in more assets at once, and it's just been creating more of an issue. With a few things, but otherwise, we'll get that changed out. The Luton comment was a dick punch, but they're absolutely right about it, so I need to not go in that direction. The That RD strike was justified, though, but no, I can see it from their perspective. And an op is still an op. It's still supposed to have fun. It's just... I hate seeing player bases make the exact same mistake over and over and over again, and I'm trying to find different ways to counter it, but no, that was a proper dick punch. So I'll have to change that one out. But otherwise, guys, overall it was okay. It's just the initial strategy and unit composition was pretty piss par for everything I give them. But anyway, not bad for Monday practice operation. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Take care. Have a good one.